Fred LaCosse, Terry Lowery, of course, you know. You know, I've watched your show many, many times, and the thing is that you always got a genuine gleam in your eye when some handsome young gigolo, I don't want to call that man a gigolo, but whoever that man was, you danced with him or something. You seem to enjoy that.
I did. I was trying to make Fred jealous.
And did that
Never
succeed?
worked. Never worked.
Wait a minute.
She's asleep till noon every day anyway. She was acting all the way.
Yeah.
She's not your basic morning person, Jack.
Yeah. Now, the two of you, I read a long article in one of the magazines about how the two of you exercised at 3 o'clock in the morning, got up, got prepared. You prepared coffee for Fred.
You got it all wrong.
Well,
no.
just set
he
me right
exercises, he prepares the coffee, and
Yeah.
he drags me out of bed. That's how it works.
So Fred does all the work, is that it?
We are married, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, in case there are some folks who
So
don't
who
realize
doubt for what?
Yes.
I don't think anyone in here was shocked right away by hearing you say that. Yeah.
We mess around a little, too.
When you were doing that show, you went to Marine World and Marine Land and all those various kinds of places. Do you remember any one animal or any one thing that really struck you?
Oh, the camel. The camel was, oh,
no camel stories, Fred,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
really. No, we don't want to go into those. We have a 7-second delay, I hope.
That's
I can
right,
tell you
yeah,
that one.
no camel stories.
I did, though, take a great big towel and wipe off the boots of a lot of the women in the front row, I must admit, thanks to the camel.
Well, thank you, Fred, very much, and thank you, Terry. It's a pleasure to have you here again.
That's it, huh, Jack?
That's it, Fred.
That's our
There you
minute?
go. That's your
Okay,
minute and
thanks a lot,
5 minutes.
pal.
Okay, go ahead. And of course, Good Morning Bay Area continues today with Susan Satora and Don Sanchez.
And we'll continue tonight with some of the shows that everyone under 40 grew up with. We'll have crazy fashions, wild fads, oddball events that you saw on your TV set. All during the 40 magic years.
You betcha.
40 magic 40.
Congratulations, Channel 7, on 40 years of service to the Bay Area.
Well, we've always heard that this was a medium of miracles, and Russ just got a note to prove it.
But you want to be excited and see how great television is. This is a note that said, Cottonseed Clark, that we had deceased a little bit earlier in the show. I was wrong again, as I have been in my life. He is alive and well. He lives in Van Nuys. He turned the station on tonight and saw it. He turned 80 years old on April 12th. Let's hear it for Cottonseed.
For Cottonseed. That's fantastic news. Well, by the time KGO-TV was a year and a half old in December 1950, television was getting some very powerful kinds of attractions. Science in Action, a show I had worked on once years ago. Channel 7 that week, they showed scientists actually producing penicillin and some people having a need for it. Channel 5 was broadcasting The Big Game. Paul Whiteman had a musical review on KGO-TV. Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts were on KPIX. And so was a quiz game called Watch and Win.
In Science and Action, brain tested me well.
That's right.
On Channel 4, there was a suspense drama they had called The Clock. And singing hostess Roberta Quinlan was in the Mohawk showroom at that time. And right here on Channel 7, this guy, Les Malloy, spent Sunday afternoon with entertainers from all the city's nightclubs. And of course, when the kids saw these characters, they all knew what time it was.
Say, kids, what time is it? Oh, boy, kids, look at those purple marbles pour out of the waffle blank.
These were the gentler, more whimsical television playmates. Some were big network stars. Others were the more modest local celebrities. But to the kids, they were and still are pure magic. Every TV station large enough to hold a puppet stage had its own cast of these characters. Here are some of ours and the people behind them. Okay, let's bring out Dave Garrison, Steve Scott, Nancy Best, and Pat McCormick right now.
Oh, that was great seeing all those old shows again.
You said it, Pat.
Yeah, I'm Pat McCormick, and I was the guy beneath the Charlie and Humphrey show that started here on KGO in the early 1960s.
That's right.
Charlie and Humphrey couldn't make it tonight?
No, Friday night is league night at the Pacific Bowl.
Yeah, dog trips over his long white beard aiming for the gutter.
Yeah.
But the boys wanted me to thank all of you kids who watched us over the years, so peekaboo, thanks for watching.
Hey, Dudley.
What's that,
You know, we
Benjamin?
should thank all the kids who watched Dudley's Diner back in the 70s.
No, I don't think I can do that.
Well, you still shy?
No, the one kid that watched our show moved away. Soledad, I think. Anyways, we do have Mr. Doobie and Miss Nancy from KGO's original broadcast of The Romper Room.
And Mr. Doobie wants to say hi to all of our friends at home, and he wants to say that he's happy you remembered all of his lessons and turned into such great big doobies. And so from all of your KGO children hosts who have had fun with us over the past 40 years,
Thanks for watching. Yay!
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, it's nice to see you. And you know, every time I look at you, your puppet keeps staring at me. I have to avert my eyes. There's something about that. And he's wearing 2 microphones. You're not wearing any. It shows you where you stand in the business, Steve.
He's the ventriloquist.
I know that. It's terrific to see that because all the children at home, and I love it. What do you call them? A great big grown-up doobie?
Doobie.
Great big doobies. That's a whole new thing for you, Jim Lang, to use on your next game show. Thank you. And Pat McCormick, I remember when you were doing the show here, you were looking for a writer, and you were talking to me about writing some material.
But you wanted money.
I wanted American dollars, not those pesos you kept trying to pass off on me.
Sorry
It's a
about
great
that.
show. It's a wonderful thing. Now you, Dave, have a story about something that happened on the show. On Dudley's
Yes,
Diner.
we
Is that
brought
right?
along a little clip. You know, one of the regular bits on the show was blowing the puppets up. It was sick. It was sick.
What kind of a show was that?
We had a stage manager named Bob Dicken who got carried away one day. Put a little bit too much gunpowder in.
And this is what happened?
This is what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Call me Danger. James Danger. Was I dreaming again, or did I just hear a house explode?
The house of Dr. Careless is no more.
And Dr. Careless?
Dr. Careless is no more. He was a victim of the very carelessness with which he threatened the world. Too bad, too. He seemed like a nice guy.
He was a jerk. We just about blew up KGO that day.
You don't get drama like that anymore.
No.
Would you like to say goodbye to all the grown-up doobies out there?
I would, because I missed a lot of you every time I see the big doobies now coming up to me, the little ones. I'm sorry, and I see you now.
Albert Wilson wants to run over and join you with his flowers any minute. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you very much. And get a new voice, will you? That's okay. Here's another face that was familiar to kids of the 1960s from the popular children's program, Judy and the Boys. All growing up now. Judy Patterson. Judy? Here's Judy. All right. Hey, Judy. Tell me about the show you were doing.
Well, we started out with Charlie and Humphrey, which I'm sure everybody remembers, and then eventually the show became Judy and the Boys still being Charlie and Humphrey, and then we went to Judy at Santa's Village.
Now, did you have children on the show, or were you just...
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Pat and I worked with Charlie and Humphrey, and it was more of a creative show than we were seeing before. We were working in small groups, and we had stories that we were telling, and we were involving the children. Our male response was incredible.
Did you find yourself talking more to Pat or to the puppets?
I never talked to Pat.
That's right.
Never talked to Pat. We talked to Charlie and Humphrey. We were the friends.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Judy, very much for being here. It's a pleasure to have you, and you're going to stay for the party afterwards. Thank you, Judy Patterson. There was another kids show that began right here at KGO. It spread nationwide, ultimately became a cult favorite of college students. I'm smiling because I know what's coming. Cult favorite of college students and adults, but most of its fans have never met the people behind these famous characters.
Hello. Rex, what's the matter? That's Whetstone Whiplash, my cruel keeper. By golly, let's go into town today and say hello.
Not a bad idea.
That's right. The Colonel isn't with us anymore. I'm in charge now.
Okay, this proves you have to be versatile to keep working in this business. If that voice of villainous Whetstone Whiplash sounds vaguely familiar, you need look no further than... Here he is.
I'm going to kill you, you rabbit vermin.
Rabbit vermin? Rabbit vermin.
Rabbit vermin, that's a little thing that gets on
yes.
the rabbits. Well, somehow Whiplash was always defeated by Crusader and always worked out nice. And the voice behind the rabbit is here tonight. Here she is, Lucille Bliss.